Welcome to Factful Finance, where we empower you to take control of your financial future. Today, we're diving into a critical topic for homeowners, especially those nearing retirement: home equity release. More specifically, we're uncovering the red flags and fine print that can cost you more than just your savings. What if I told you that many people are signing up for home equity release deals that put their entire future at risk? This isn't just about borrowing against your home, it's about understanding the fine print before it's too late. So let's break down the dangers you might not see coming. Before we dive deeper, remember this content is for educational purposes only. Always consult with a certified financial professional for personalized advice. We're here to provide insights, but your situation is unique, so get the expert advice that fits you. Now, let's get into it. What are the real risks of home equity release? In theory, this financial tool can help you unlock cash from the value of your home without selling. It seems simple enough, but here's the thing: you're essentially taking out a loan that isn't due until you die or move out of your home. Sounds manageable, right? But what's the real cost? One of the biggest traps hidden in home equity release schemes is the compound interest. Let's look at this more closely. Imagine you borrow £50,000 today. Sounds manageable, but over the years, interest starts accumulating, and before you know it, your debt could balloon to double or even triple the amount you originally borrowed. A study by the UK's Financial Conduct Authority shows that some borrowers face a debt that exceeds their property's value, leaving their heirs nothing when they pass away. Take Emma, for example. Emma, 68, took out a £40,000 home equity release loan at 6% annual compound interest. Over 20 years, that debt grew to £130,000. By the time Emma passed away, her children inherited a house, yes, but a house that was worth less than the debt she'd accrued. In the end, the property was sold off to pay the loan, leaving no inheritance behind. This is the kind of financial surprise you don't want. So how do you spot these traps? First off, read the small print. Interest rates, which often start at 4 to 6%, may not seem high at first, but the key here is compounding. Every year, interest is added to the principal loan, and the next year, that new total accrues more interest. Over time, this becomes a snowball effect that gets out of control. This is something the initial loan agent may not emphasize enough. Another red flag to watch for is early exit fees or penalties for repaying the loan early. While this might seem strange, some companies will lock you into a deal for years with steep fees if you try to repay your loan or change the terms before the maturity date. In some cases, these fees can be hundreds or even thousands of pounds, and they eat away at your equity. Now, you might be asking, but isn't this a regulated industry? Yes, it is. But that doesn't mean there aren't plenty of unscrupulous deals out there. Home equity release is regulated by the Financial Conduct Authority, FCA, which ensures the products are fair on paper. But it's the fine print that makes or breaks these deals. Always check whether the loan comes with a no negative equity guarantee. This is a crucial protection that ensures your debt can never exceed the value of your home, meaning you won't leave your heirs with a financial burden. Unfortunately, not all plans offer this, so it's critical to confirm before committing. Another thing to consider is the impact on means-tested benefits. If you're relying on state pensions or other benefits, taking out a home equity release plan could reduce your eligibility. This could be the difference between living comfortably or struggling in retirement. Let's also talk about ownership. With some plans, while you remain the owner of your home, the lender holds a growing share of the property's value. So, as your debt increases, so does their ownership stake. This means if house prices don't rise as expected, or if they fall, you might find yourself in a situation where your home isn't worth enough to pay back the loan. Henry, a retiree in his 70s, thought his home equity release was a great solution. But when house prices in his area dropped due to economic conditions, his property was worth significantly less than the loan balance. This left him with limited options and a significant financial strain when trying to sell. So how can you protect yourself? Here's a checklist. 1. Look for a no negative equity guarantee. This is a must for peace of mind. 2. Compare interest rates. Even small differences in rates can lead to huge differences in the final debt. 3. Ask about early repayment fees. Make sure you can repay or alter your plan without crippling penalties. 4. Check for means-tested benefit impact. Understand how it might affect your eligibility. 5. Seek independent financial advice. Always talk to an independent advisor who's not tied to a lender. The bottom line, home equity release can be a useful tool for some, but for others, it's a ticking time bomb. You must be aware of the traps, the red flags, and the fine print before you sign anything. This isn't just about managing debt, it's about protecting your future and your family's future too. Which of these red flags surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments. I respond to as many as I can. If you found this helpful, you'll love the next video we have coming up. You won't want to miss it. Stay tuned. As always, remember, this content is for educational purposes only. For personalized advice, always consult a certified financial professional, ready to make informed financial decisions that protect your future. Keep watching.